what kind of man dissects the mysteries of life, blending art with anatomy to create the most haunting smile in history. Leonardo da Vinci was no mere painter. He was a restless seeker, a mind bursting with endless curiosity. The deeper you delve into his story, the more complex. Most recognize the Mona Lisa, yet few grasp the enigma behind her smile, shaped by a man who meticulously peeled back the layers of the human face. This journey into understanding begins with Leonardo's pursuit of knowledge transcended painting. To capture that elusive smile, he dissected human bodies, learning the intricate dance of muscles and nerves. He embraced the Renaissance belief that an artist must envision the skeleton, flesh, and skin before. For Leonardo, beauty was only a gateway. He sought the essence of beauty itself. When he approached the ruler of Milan for work, he proclaimed himself an engineer capable of designing bridges and military machines, merely adding that he could. An artist, a scientist, an engineer, Leonardo was a curious soul, his notebooks overflowing with sketches and thoughts, spanning anatomy, architecture, and mechanics. He was driven by an insatiable desire to uncover the world's workings, to understand. Born on April 15th, 1452, in Anciano, Italy, to a peasant girl and Sir Piero, Leonardo was granted the unusual fortune of being illegitimate. Had he been legitimate, a career as a notary would have stifled his genius. Instead, he spent his formative years with his mother and grandparents. At age 12, after his stepmother's death, Leonardo joined his father in Florence, a vibrant hub of art. Deprived of a formal education due to his birth status, he attended an abacus school, learning practical mathematics instead of Latin. Left-handed, he wrote from right to left, shielding his work from smudging. His unique backward writing drew mockery from others, yet Leonardo dismissed their scorn. He valued experience over literary authority, trusting his observations above all else. At 14, Leonardo began an apprenticeship under the esteemed Andrea del Verrocchio. In this workshop, he immersed himself in a world where painting, sculpture, mechanics, and anatomy converged. He studied Verrocchio's sculpture of David, captivated by the vibrant, lifelike details. Even as a student, Leonardo began to emerge. In Tobias and the Angel, he painted a gleaming fish, vibrant against the dullness of Antonio del Pollaiuolo's work. In the Baptism of Christ, his angel exudes a dynamism that his ability to infuse life into still forms reached astonishing heights in the Last Supper. Capturing the moment Christ reveals that one apostle will betray him. Leonardo arranged the figures in threes, each reacting with distinct emotion. Judas, shrouded in shadow and clutching his silver, pulls away, guilt etched across his face before a word is uttered. Leonardo believed a depiction of human figures should reveal their inner intentions through gesture, guiding the essence of the Last Supper is not just an emotional powerhouse. It showcases a triumph of perspective. Architectural lines converge at a vanishing point, Christ's forehead pulling the viewer into the composition, blurring the lines between the painting to achieve this precision. Leonardo hammered a nail into the wall near Jesus' head, creating incisions to map perspective lines. From the left side of the room, the scene spills into reality, drawing viewers into the moment. Yet the genius behind such emotional and spatial mastery was also engaged in radical pursuits. Leonardo dissected around 30 human bodies, studying bones and muscles with an artistic eye. His investigations unveiled the heart structure and the movement of blood, all part of his relentless quest for knowledge. Leonardo did not merely seek to paint faces. He aimed to uncover the mechanics that gave them life. This quest turned the Mona Lisa into a masterpiece, unlike any other, believed to depict Lisa Gherardini. The painting melds science, his mastery of sfumato, the gradual transition between light and shadow, breathed life into her face. Leonardo understood how light plays on curves and how shadows shape expressions, capturing the nuances. The illusion of her eyes following the viewer stems from his expert handling of shading and perspective. As one moves, her gaze remains fixed, a testament to Leonardo's understanding. The smile, however, remains the painting's most intriguing element. Viewed directly, it seems restrained, but in peripheral vision, it comes alive, changing and evolving based on the viewer's perspective. Leonardo's insight transformed seeing into a complex experience. In contrast, earlier works like Ginevra de Benci, while strong, lack the emotional depth and technical finesse found in the Mona Lisa. The latter remained with Leonardo until his last days, a symbol of Leonardo's aspirations extended far beyond canvas and paint. In Milan, he envisioned an enormous bronze horse, a monument for the Duke of Milan. But the bronze was repurposed for cannons, and the clay model met a tragedy. Even in this setback, the episode reveals the vastness of his imagination. Leonardo conceived ideas on a monumental scale, exploring architecture and measurement, as exemplified in his Vitruvian Man, which reflects his belief harmony of human proportions.